All right, welcome to Gloomhaven. It's been a while. We've been waiting to get started on quest number 1 here, or quest number 5 here, round number 1, and just kind of get started, see where our heroes can take off on this quest and what can they do. First, let me start off by saying we've had a casualty. I don't know if it was a cat or my mother-in-law or my daughter, but one of our hounds has gone missing, and I've looked everywhere for it and I cannot find it for the life of me. So that is a hound who is missing, MIA. So if you're wondering what that little white piece is, it's a hound. All right, maybe he'll be found, maybe not. Maybe one of these ones will die first and then we can just use that thing. I don't have any more hound tokens, these little pieces, or I would just stick another one on there. So, oh well, it is what it is, and we'll move forward. So the first person to go this round, per usual, is going to be Ivanta, who likes to use the low numbers, and Ivanta is using a 4, so she's going to go first this round. And Ivanta wanted to use Smoke Bomb, which has a pool 2 and a range of 3. So the only one within range is this one, 1, 2, 3, and it's going to be a pool 2, 1, 2, pulls it right in front of her. And so we got the hound there. And then Ivanta wanted to use her flanking strike for an attack 3 plus 2 because it's next to Big Ben there, so it's next to an ally. So 3, 4, 5 gets an EXP that I will add to her total. Ivanta drew a plus 0, so it's an attack of 5. And so Hound 3 takes 5 damage and is down to 3 hit points. But they do have a retaliate, and so Ivanta takes 1 damage and is down to 8 hit points. So 8 hit points, 1 experience for Ivanta there. The next person to go is Little Rat Damon here, who has a 8 that he's going to use, so number 8, so he's going next. And Rat Damon's going to use the Mind's Weakness. It's an augment card, so it's going to stay in play. 2 attack to a melee or 1 attack for a range attack. Since I'm not attacking anyone right now with it, I'm not going to give myself the experience. But this card is going to remain active until I get rid of it. And so the next move I'm going to do is Perverse Edge. And I'm going to use the bottom part, which is an attack 1 with a range of 2, a stun, ice, and an experience. So add my experience. I'll add the ice. So ice is in play. And so it's a range 2. So 1, 2, attacking that guy for an attack of 1 plus 1. So that's 2. And then I actually drew a plus 1. So an attack of 3. So it only had 3 hit points left, so it's dead. So my little stun doesn't really come into play as it's now dead, and it can't retaliate because it's obviously dead. So let me add the coin. There we go, one hound down, which is what we like to do. And I can just add that to that one there. And now we have another full slate. Who's next? Next is Adonis over here. And Adonis wanted to use Ink Bomb and a move 4. And so we're going to move him 1, 2, 3. We'll move him here so he can get that coin. So coin for him. And then he wanted to attack, use Toxic Bolt. He had his 18 to attack to range of 3. So 1, 2, 3. And he's attacking 2 and poison. Oh, he's adding earth. Let me add his earth. So he's attacking 2. He drew a -1. So he's attacking 1, and then he's poisoned. So he takes 1 hit point of damage, and then he's poisoned. So he is down to 7 hit points. And the retaliation of the hound, they don't have any range, so he can't retaliate against him. So Adonis is fine sitting there. All right. So now you're thinking, okay, Big Ben's turn. No, it's actually not. The hounds drew a 19, so they're going next. And the hounds they have a move, an attack, and if they're next to another enemy, they add 2 to their attack. So the elites always go first, and they have a move of 5. So he's gonna come in here, 1, 2, 3, and he's gonna wail on Adonis here. And he attacks with 4, and he drew a 2. So that's a 6 hit point attack on Adonis there. So Adonis is going to take 6 hit points of damage, which is a big hit. It drops him down to 3 hit points. Now the next person to go is the other elite, and he's gonna go 1, 2, 3. And they always attack who goes first. So between Big Ben and Adonis, Adonis went first because they're both within range. So he's gonna attack Adonis. And he drew a +0. So he's gonna attack 4, but remember he's now next to another hound. So you got a 4, 5, 6. So he's attacking 6 on Adonis. And so Adonis doesn't have 12 hit points, so Adonis is dead. But remember, what you can do is you can eliminate a card instead of dying. And so Stun Shot, which was randomly chosen, is now gone for the remainder of this quest to kind of save Adonis's skin there. So Adonis died. But we used a card to absorb the hit, so he's still alive. So that Stun Shot absorbed the hit. He is still alive with 3 hit points left. So that's that. Now it's time for these guys. They're gonna try to get in close. And so these are regular ones. They can only move 4. So he's gonna kind of come in 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, he can actually make it there. All right, so he walked 4, and he's gonna attack Big Ben for, he drew a +0, so he's gonna attack Big Ben for 3. So Big Ben's gonna take 3 hit points of damage, and that's going to drop him down to 7. So 7 hit points left for Big Ben. Now, these guys are gonna move 4. 1, 2, 3. I guess he'll go there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So they'll all kind of get in close here, ready to attack. They don't have range, so they can't. So these guys back here can't attack anyone. So there we are, taking a beating already. Next person to go is Big Ben. Bend over here, and he wanted to move. He wanted to use Wall of Doom to move. See, he has a 20, so he went 1 after their hound's 19. So anyway, so he wanted to move, but there's no point in moving. He's got a guy right in front of him. So he's going to use the move instead, which is add 1 attack to all your attacks. So he's gonna add 1 to his attack. And then he's going to use Sweeping Blow to attack 2, so it now has 3. And he drew a +1, so that's a 4 hit point attack. And he's gonna attack 4 on our elite guy here. So he has 7 hit points left. And he's going to retaliate 2. So 2 retaliate. So Big Ben takes 2 more damage. So Big Ben is down to 5 hit points. So 5 hit points, 3 hit points, and 7 hit points is how we're shaping up here. All right. So we knew it was going to be rough. Opening rounds are always rough. And that's how it's been. Now, the Living Spirits drew a 75. They lose one of their moves. They gain an attack. They lose one of their range, and they heal. They don't need a heal. They can't attack. They're way too far away. So all they can do is move. And the Elite one moves 3. So he's going to go, because he goes first. 1, 2, 3. And then the other one's going to move 2, because they... 1, 2, because they lost 1. 1, 2. So they'll kind of work their way closer to us. And that's it. That's how the round ends. So, interesting round to say the least. Yeah. It's kind of hard because Rat Damon is not a ranged fighter, so I guess he can kind of run up here and try to attack. And then Big Ben and Adonis needs to heal. He only has 3 hit points, and we'll have to go from there. But yeah, still a lot of enemies on the board. We got rid of 1, but a ton left to go. And so that's how we start Quest 5. Remember, Adonis, you did lose Stun Shot. This is gone the rest of Quest 5, so you can't use it. But that is how round 1 ends. We'll set up for round 2, and then we'll go from there. Catch you next time.